Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our plans for Sharee's celebration of life have, like everything else in life, been changed. Though we regret the missing of personal meetings and hugs of family and friends, we've decided to do a video presentation of Sharee's life for friends and family to view.
The celebration of life of Sharee. Born to Jim and Lee Logston, June 22, 1959, as Sharee Lou Logston in Anaheim, California.
A curly-haired, bright blue-eyed, happy little girl, she had a twinkle in her eyes even as a toddler.
Sharee often spoke about how she hated her curly hair as a kid and often attempted to straighten it and try to make it look normal. It was later in her life that she gave in, accepted the curls, and let them grow out and become long, thick, beautiful curls that she was known for.
The cousins were like siblings to Mom until her sister Carrie was born 16 years later. There were many stories of fun at her grandma's swimming pool and many days of body surfing at the beach or summer trips with the grandparents and cousins.
Growing up, she traveled to several states with her family.
Moving to Illinois, Michigan, then back to California, where she was so excited to welcome her new little sister Carrie into the world.
She went to college in Utah, then grad school in Oklahoma.
Then off to the Army, where she became an audiologist stationed in Virginia with the rank of captain.
There she first met me, Steve, who was also in the military, stationed in Virginia. It was a chance meeting at an outdoor concert, which became a friendship that continued long distance for several years.
After the military, Mom became a sales rep for a pharmaceutical company in California. She had a cute, small house way up in the mountains in Forest Falls that she absolutely loved. She was excited to mention the massive snowstorms that would bury her little home.
A few times over the next few years, she visited me in Montana, where we went backpacking and toured the state. Sharee fell in love with the state and managed to transfer to an animal pharmaceutical sales position covering all of Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. She moved to Helena to be closer to me. She would drive nearly 70,000 miles a year and would always take a scenic route, which was sometimes a four-wheel drive route, exploring the mountains as she went.
On March 20th, 1993, Mom married Dad and became Sharee Logston Davison.
Through her contacts with veterinarians, Sharee acquired 2 llamas, which would be part of her animal family for the next 20 years.
There was a passion of animals with Mom, with a constant population of family pets through life. Cats and big dogs were required.
Her biggest passion ever was our daughter, Taylor, being born January 31st, 1995.
She quit her job with the pharmaceutical company as she was bound and determined to be a stay-at-home mom for me.
And she loved every minute of it.
Her parents and sister even moved to Helena over the next few years to be close to Mom's growing family.
When it was time for Taylor to start going to school, Sharee bought a paper art and craft store called Stamp Happy Paper Crazy in the year 2000. Sharee had a knack for paper arts and would create birthday cards or sympathy cards or books, which were works of art that would take hours to create.
As I grew into adulthood, we would have mother-daughter spring break trips to Spokane, Seattle, Chicago,
and Hawaii, to name a few.
Often going to a show,
and enjoying a road trip together in her favorite car, her little gray Audi TT.
When she sold her store in 2008, Mom helped at the family business Action Print. She was an excellent salesperson and enjoyed working with customers and trying new projects and business ideas.
Having grown up next door to Disneyland as a kid, it was a big part of Sharee's early life.
She would visit family in California and do a visit to Disneyland and the beaches with Dad and I several times.
She was never shy, nor was she ever embarrassed, even after falling into the water, getting into her kayak.
Or wearing a wild hat she found during a trip to New Orleans.
Sharee enjoyed fishing, both fly fishing in a mountain stream or trolling for trout in a boat.
She was strong-willed and said what she thought. The red hair certainly matched her fiery personality.
Everything that piqued her interest was life-changing, and there were so many. Growing up, there were sports, tennis, bicycling, swimming. Even when she had a broken leg in high school, she told me that she took up archery, motorcycling with her dad.
As she grew older, science and anything medical. Hiking and backpacking in the mountains, arts and crafts, reading, collecting rocks, antiques, and family mementos.
Watching our first niece, Emily, grow up, then Carrie and Ryan's new addition, Evie. Remodeling our home to make it the perfect, cute little house she always dreamed of. Sharee will dearly be missed by many. We will remember all the smiles and good times with her. Thank you all for joining us for Sharee's celebration of life.